What's up, YouTube? This is Kyle, aka Fish, part of Team Voltic Penguin here. Just got um, a little deck update. Not really a deck update, but just a deck for you. This is my Simochi burn deck. I'm actually looking to sell this deck. If anyone is interested in, possibly purchasing this deck, just PM me. Let me know. I'm kind of looking to do about $100 for the deck. Um, Something around those lines. I know the two nurses themselves are about 25 each, so basically it's actual price for the nurses, and the rest of the deck is about $50. Mostly commons. I could probably bring the price down if you don't if you want to downgrade some of the cards' rarities. Like I know Marshmallow in here is secret. I have a common one. Soul Taker is rare. I have a rare Soul Taker in here. I can put that back down to common. Um, Gravity Bind, I have a common one. Just if you want the deck to be a little bit cheaper than $100, with all the if I put all the common stuff in there, I probably can go down to about 85. I don't know. Make me an offer if you want this deck the way it is. Make me an offer for it if you feel 100 is too much. But like I said, I feel $100 is a pretty fair price for this deck. Like I said, these are about 25 a piece, and then the rest of the deck, you're getting 40 cards for 50 bucks, so that's not a bad price. So the deck list, you got two Nurse Ravacules. The way to beat your opponent with this deck is called Reverse Burn. Nurse Ravacule's effect is instead of your opponent's gaining life points, they lose it instead. So basically, you use cards like Gift Card, basically anything that would give your opponent's life points to make them go down to 0. Double Mystic Tomato, basically search out your Nurse Ravacule. You can search out a Spirit Reaper if you really want to. This is kind of like my build of the deck, so I got 3 Worm Linux in here. Flip, during each end phase, you get to draw a card, so during your opponent's end phase, your end phase, you draw a card. I like Worm Linux a lot in this deck. Some people disagree with me. I could probably get Reckless Greeds instead of Worm Linux if you want me to switch those out. I won't change the price or anything. You just gotta let me know and I'll go get them. Got Double Lava Golem just for some extra burn to get rid of your opponent's stuff. Those Sheens are really nasty nowadays, so get rid of those Sheens. One Spirit Reaper, the Secret Marshmallow like I talked about. Like you can go to common if it needs to. One Master Darkness. I do have a common one of this one, but this one's actually kind of crapped up. You can see the edges are kind of messed up, so I wouldn't value them any different. And the last card, one Summoner Monk. This is just a search out your Nurse Ravacuole. He works really good in this deck. There's a lot of magic cards. Not a lot, but there's a good amount. So he's really good to search out Nurse Raff. On to the magics. Got 3 Soul Takers. Like I said, this one's rare. I can go down to a common if I need to. Destroy a face-up monster, and your opponent gains 1,000 life points, but, reverse burn. Opponent loses it instead. Yeah, free 1,000. Double Upstart. Draw power for the deck. Your opponent gets 1,000 life points, you draw a card, which is really nice. 2 Chain Strike. Activate as a Chain Link 2 or higher, inflict 400 damage to your opponent times the amount of chain links this is. So if you go up to 4, that's 1,600 burn, which is really nice. Double Gold Sarcophagus to search out Nurse Raff, maybe a gift card, whatever you want to get going. Double Messenger of Peace, this is kind of a stall version, that's why the Worm Linuxes are in here. 1 level limit area B. This one's corner is kind of bent up, the bottom's kind of messed up. So one of the cards in the deck that's because a little bit of the deck is kind of crapped up, but I'll show you basically the cards that are crapped up. And 1 sword just for some extra stall. On the traps, about half the deck is trap. You got 3 bad reactions, simochi, basically a Nurse Ravacule on a stick. This one's corners are a little messed up. Your opponent gains life points, loses instead. You got triple gift card. Your opponent gains 3,000 life points. That's all it says. Obviously that'd be a 3,000 hit if it goes off. 3 Path of Destiny. Both players toss a coin. If it's heads, they gain 2,000. If it's tails, they take 2,000. So with a nurse or Ravacuole in the field, they're going to take 2,000 no matter what. Got double magical cylinder for basic, your opponent attacks you and you don't take the damage. You got double dimensional wall, kind of like it's kind of like your magical cylinder, just not If your opponent attacks you directly, basically if you take any val damage you would take, your opponent takes instead. So if they attack you directly, just activate it and then they take all the damage. One Oppression, because Oppression is pretty much needed in this deck. Ceasefire, this one is rare or super rare. I do have a common one if you want to swap that one out. Like I said, just let me know. Ceasefire, for every effect card on the field, the opponent takes 500 damage, so that builds up. And one Gravity Bind. I have common this as well, so if you don't want a rare one, just let me know. So that's the deck. Like I said, I'm trying to get about $100 for it. If you're interested. Like I said, the Nurse Replicals are about 25 a piece. And you know, the rest of the deck is the rest of the deck. Like I said, I can trade out all the rares and all the hollows for commons, and the deck would probably be about 85. Like I said, just let me know if there's anything else that you're kind of looking for that you'd like to see in the deck. Like I said, I can replace the Worm Linuxes with Reckless Greeds if you really want. If there's any other draw cards you can think of that you want to put in the deck, just let me know. I do have a Morphing Jar that I can put in here, but that will increase the deck's value by about $5. I just didn't want to throw it in here because I like my Morphing Jars. Otherwise, you know, if there's any other card that you would like to see in the deck, I probably will have it. Just let me know, PM me. I can always add it in. Like I said, I'm looking about $100 for the deck. Just let me know.